Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another love reading. I hope you slept well and that you have a beautiful day planned. I know that I do. I'm just happy to be here, and we have to be grateful for every moment that we are alive and show the universe that we are willing to give it our all and to be the dope ass human beings that we're expected to be. So I'm going to ask that you take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. We're going to do a very special reading today. This is for someone whose partner recently left them and didn't leave an explanation, and they're not answering your calls. They just up and left. Nothing, no messages, no letter, no nothing. You can't get in contact with them, and we're going to break down this situation to see what's going on. First of all, take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If this reading doesn't apply to you, just go ahead and keep it moving. You can watch another video, or you could just leave the channel and find another channel that has readings that you like. You don't have to be crazy about it, okay? Notice I've been warning y'all more often than not because folks be crazy out here. Okay, so let's try to get this in the shape of a heart. I'm trying. Move my little crackling joint out the way. These little crackling candles, they're so adorable. All right, yeah, this kind of looks like a heart. It kind of looks like a heart. It does. And what's on the bottom of the deck? The Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's really some interesting things happening here, Gemini. First of all, I want to send out a prayer to your broken heart. I know how it feels to have that feeling of abandonment where somebody that you love and care about just ghosts you. It's not a good feeling at all, and I hope and pray that you will focus on you throughout this process and realize that you deserve to be treated like the god or goddess that you are, and do not put your power in the hands of someone else, because it's not for them to mandate. It's yours and for yours to keep, and you will get through this. Now, has your partner been depressed or stressed with work, family, or exes? I feel like your partner has been just pulling away because they felt like they've invested quite a bit in this connection, and they weren't seeing clearly to the other side. I feel like there was some sexual tension in this relationship where you may have felt like you guys weren't having sex anymore. I feel like your partner just thought that this relationship was more about sex than it was about anything else. That's an interesting concept. So is your partner generally secretive, or is this out of their character? The Ten of Cups is in this position. So your partner is typically someone who keeps you involved in what's going on with them emotionally, which is why this came as a big change for you and a big surprise for you. The interesting thing about this is that there may be someone else with the Moon card here and the Six of Pentacles and the Ace. So there was some kind of sexual tension here between you and this person, Gemini. You guys may have stopped having sex. This person felt like, or they may have used the excuse of, all we do is have sex and we don't discuss our problems. Like, we solve our problems with sex. So they may have withdrawn sex shortly before they disappeared on you. That's the excuse they may have given, but they could have said anything or not said anything at all. They usually keep you included in the conversation. They were big on family. So this is why this was a bit of a shock. Now, there is a possibility that the unresolved problems between you two is money issues that weren't discussed. Could be that you all have you had an idea or the potential to make money together, but they may not have trusted you to handle financial matters. They may not have felt like you were trustworthy. They may not have been seeing you as someone that they can build with, because they may have felt that you lack certain, or they lack certain characteristics needed to be in a relationship with someone in this way, or they just wanted a partner that they can build with in that way, and they may not have felt that you were ready for it. Now, interestingly enough, Gemini, I feel like you didn't trust your partner. And although this came as a surprise to you that they did it, I think it's more of a surprise to you that it happened now. But you knew that the energy was a little off, but you planned on just riding this thing out. You saw how you all would have to balance things in a way that was just uncomfortable. It was just like you guys were just living through the motions, like you were on autopilot. Like comparing schedules, like, okay, so what you doing today? I got this. And what you doing today? I got this and I got that. All right, well, we can link it, and have sex. And the relationship just became really sexual. What's on the bottom of the deck for this couple spirit? The Eight of Wands. You guys weren't talking about the real issues in your relationship. You guys weren't investing time in growing this relationship, cultivating habits that would allow it to sprout successfully, because a lot of the actions that were taken were surface level. It was just like being solved with sex. Now, is there any way that you can contact this person or resolve this with them? And I'm seeing here that you're going to have to hang tight. Spirit, could I get clarification on the moon being in that position for that question? It seems like you have to allow the things that they're holding from you to come to light in due time, and let them come to you on their own, because it seems like they just want to be left alone. Can I get clarification on the moon? Can I get clarification on the moon? Oh God, I can't shuffle today. Come on. All right, this is left. Death. Two majors. There's something really going on with your person, and they're afraid to talk to you about it. That's what it is too. Two of Swords. Yep. They are afraid to talk to you about it, Gemini. They feel like you're not going to be receptive to what they have to say. What's on the bottom of the deck now? The World. And they felt like they had to end this cycle because they went through hell and high water with you, and you wouldn't understand what's happening. And they feel like if they tell you this thing, that you will not be receptive to it. I'm going to pull another card because of the Two of Swords. It's like they know that they have to communicate something to you and they just don't know how, and they took the easy way out. Even if you were having, these issues where your relationship just became something physical when it didn't start out that way. Not sure how it did because we didn't pull cards to see how it was in the past. But fact of the matter is, it's just not a nice thing to do, to just ghost someone and decide that you don't want to do shit no more, or you don't have the courage to talk about something and you just leave someone hanging in purgatory to figure out what the hell is going on. And it puts you in a position where you may consider crossing boundaries to figure out what's going on. And in your mind, it's not, I'm crossing a boundary. It's I'm looking to see what's going on with my person, because as a person that cares for who I'm with, I'll go through hell and high water to see if they're okay. So they left you in this position to figure out what's going on, and there's something that they're hiding, and then there's something that they're trying to change and fix before you find out, and they're trying to decide how to communicate that to you. And then eventually with the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords is next. It's gonna break your heart. So I feel like they're hiding because they're trying to protect you, but in the grand scheme of things, it's hurting you because you cannot reach out to them, and it's very much unfair. I feel like whatever it is that they're hiding from you, it needs to be revealed by them. When a person shows you who they are, you have to believe them. And sometimes people go through things and they feel like it's safest to keep you out of it because they want to control the situation. Sometimes they really don't mean bad by it. Maybe they truly are trying to protect you. Maybe there is something that they are protecting you from, where they know as if they keep contact with you, it's going to affect you negatively. But it still should have been your decision to make, and they took that from you. And I'm very sorry that this is what you're going through. Do you want him or her back regardless? And I feel like you just need them to come back to pay some bills. I feel like you're a bit upset. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like y'all live this lavish life, and then they just, oh, shit. So it's a money issue, Gemini. I feel like they owe somebody, and by disconnecting from you, it's like they owe somebody big time. And they did not want to tell you about it. So maybe if you have like some kind of savings together or something, check your bank account. Like check your finances. Because you might have to get a new account. Ace of Pentacles. Hell nah. Y'all might have had some kind of situation together. So in the beginning of the reading, I was saying that and I wasn't seeing this at first, that, they may have left you for someone else because they wanted to build with someone else. And that may have been true. I don't see another person here as yet, right? Not precisely. It's a possibility. There's a few possibilities here. But you guys could have been in some kind of financial relationship together and they squandered the funds. They did something with the funds, and it's a lot of money. So check your finances. And now they might be on some fraud shit where they just gonna start the situation over with someone else. Because y'all was breaking bread together with the Six of Pentacles. And then the Nine of Pentacles, everything was sweet. Gemini, were you in some fraud shit? So in a nutshell, Gemini, this is why they ghosted you. This may have been why they ghosted you. For this particular scenario, this may not resonate with everyone else. They may have been putting up a front that they had more than what they had. Y'all relationship was so dope because there was, money flowing and y'all doing whatever y'all do together. And then eventually something happened. They hit a brick wall. And they had to pull back because they don't want to tell you the truth about what their financial situation looked like. They may have borrowed a large amount of money from you and are disappeared because they don't have the means to pay it back. But it's something that they cannot do for you that they've been doing for you before, and they cannot do it right now or anymore, and that's why. So I'm not going to leave you on this plateau looking for help, because I'm going to leave you with some advice on how to move onward. Spirit, please provide Gemini with the advice on how to move onward from this. Four of Wands. Gemini, you need to do whatever you need to do for yourself to stay afloat. Don't wait on this person to do anything. Even if they had a responsibility, do not wait on them, because you're going to fall into deficit if you do not move onward and do what you need to do to keep yourself afloat. If that means borrowing funds, if you're low on funds because this person depleted your account, Ace of Pentacles, and you have to start a new account outside of them, or you have to remove, disassociate yourself from something to keep this Four of Wands. First of all, remember that this situation does not define you, and you're still the dope ass human being that you were before you got involved in this situation. You're not less of a human being because you may have made a mistake by investing with this person, but do what you need to do to stay afloat. The Star, there is hope for you to get up out this situation. Utilize the resources that you built together. Be honest with the people. And if anyone else was involved with this financial situation, let them know the truth. Don't hide it from them. To give that person, your person, time to show back up. You have to put all your cards on the table if you want to get assistance, and you will fall in. Your cards will fall where they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will be able to overcome this. And I'm sorry that this is your experience, but we all go through things in life to teach us lessons. And the lesson here is that you have to believe people when they show you who they are. And that's just the bottom line. I'm going to pull a love oracle card for you because we all need love. And then we're going to close this reading out. Ooh. Cupid arrow strike. So this person may have left you to start a new connection with someone else. Pull another card. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box. Turn on post notifications to get a ping when I upload the next video. Subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. And until next time, love and light, tribe.